Welcome back. The St. Lucia Fire Service was under strain over the New Year weekend, having to respond to 107 ambulance calls. Fire Service spokesperson Damien Jabatis gave us a rundown of the incidents, which included collisions, assaults, and a report of an individual ingesting a poisonous substance. At about 12:20 p.m. on Saturday, fire officers transported a male who was at VG to the Owen King EU Hospital after he reportedly ingested a large quantity of pesticide.
4 of the recorded calls were motor vehicle incidents, while 12 were relating to physical assaults. There was 1 incident of poison ingestion and 1 fire call recorded. The number of responses to physical assaults is a continued concern, and the fire department urges residents to explore more peaceful means of resolving disputes.
The fire service transported a total of 8 victims of road accidents. 2 people were injured as a result of a collision in Dennery on Thursday. 2 individuals were taken to the hospital after 2 pickup trucks collided on the same day at about 6:05 p.m. in Babuno. Jabatis also said the Soufrière fire station transported 4 people to hospital on Saturday. This after a vehicular accident on the Sugar Beach Road at Ladera Soufrière at approximately 2:05 a.m. The Do Something Different Foundation hosted its annual Donations Day on the 2nd of January. Over 30 students benefited and were given school supplies that will aid them in their return to school. The founder of the organization, Temba Cadet, says this was done at the most convenient time given that schools are slated to reopen on the 11th of January.
As students and teachers prepare to return to class on Monday 11th, the Do Something Different Foundation set off to aid students in ensuring they have school supplies. President and founder of DSD, Temba Cadet, says over 40 electronic devices and packages were donated to students across the island.
We were able to donate 35 Kindles, 8 laptops, and another 10 Kindles that were 10-inch in size. So we're really grateful to our sponsors for allowing us to basically give back to our communities. We donated to students from around the island. 45 students received packages on Saturday, 10 received packages prior to that day, and another 15 will be receiving as the weeks go along.
She explained that given all the regulations due to the pandemic, the organization had to change the way the donations were done and simply had students collect their supplies. She says despite the fact that physical school has become an option, DSD saw the need to continue donating electronic devices.
Knowing that school is opening on Monday, we really wanted to do our best to meet the need before the new semester. We missed the September startup, but we wanted to make sure that in the event, God forbid, that the country does go into another mandatory lockdown, or in the event that schools do have to close again, that at least more students are able to get online and get onto the online classes. Of course, now we have to look at the issues of Wi-Fi, etc., but hopefully we've gotten 50% there, and hopefully somebody else can meet the other 50%.
She says throughout, the foundation has received tremendous assistance from Corporate St. Lucia and expressed her gratitude for the support. Cadet says the team looks forward to being able to continue reaching as many students as possible. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
In keeping with changes in international oil prices and government's application of the modified market pass-through petroleum pricing mechanism, the retail price of gas, diesel, LPG 2022 and 100-pound cylinders has changed. The retail price of kerosene remains unchanged. The price changes took effect today, Monday, the 4th of January 2021. Gas increased from $12.13 to $12.41 per gallon. Kerosene remains unchanged at $6.18 per gallon. Diesel increased from $11.19 to $11.64 a gallon. The 20-pound cylinder increased from $28.41 to $28.94. The 22-pound cylinder increased from $31.25 to $31.84. The 100-pound cylinder increased from $171.03 to $176.33. The next adjustment on the retail prices of fuel products will be on Monday, the 25th of January 2021. Now, in news further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump spent more than an hour on the phone to election officials in Georgia as he continues to try to overturn the result in the state. He made a number of accusations of fraud for which he did not provide evidence. We hear more in this CBS News report.
In a stunning phone call this weekend, first obtained by the Washington Post, President Trump pressures Georgia's Republican Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, to find enough votes to overturn President-elect Joe Biden's win.
Biden has received 16,
handing the state's 16 electoral votes to him instead.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes. So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it.
We have to stand by our numbers. We believe our numbers are right.
Georgia has now counted their ballots 3 times, declaring Mr. Biden the winner each time. The Trump campaign has failed repeatedly to prove any of their allegations in court, and there is no credible evidence of fraud. On the phone call, the president continued to make allegations that have been debunked.
Mr. President, the problem you have with social media, people can say anything.
No, this isn't social media. This is Trump media.
President Trump baselessly accused Raffensperger of a cover-up and threatened that he and his general counsel may be in jeopardy.
You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyers. That's a big risk.
Some Republicans are concerned the president's claims of fraud in Georgia will undermine faith in Tuesday's runoff elections, potentially costing his own party control of the U.S. Senate. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris campaigned for Democrats in the state Sunday and sharply criticized President Trump.
It was a bald-faced, bold abuse of power by the President of the United States.
That report from CBS. You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. When we return, the latest weather forecast.